Do you think we'll really be able to wipe the Renans off the face of Dana?
Who said anything about doing that?
But we have to in order to survive. Don't we?
Now that you have the blazing sword, and have shown that we really can win this fight, do you really think we should go around killing every last Renan?
But what else are we supposed to do?
Say we go around killing Renans, so they don't kill us first. In turn, that'll just make more and more of them want to kill us. Where does it end once you enter such a vicious cycle?
Is that why you told Grenar not to kill any Renans without a good reason?
I'm not saying we should forgive and forget what they've done to us. But we can't let ourselves... Hatred comes in many forms. There's no one solution that will work in every situation. We have to keep... It's a lifelong journey, finding the answers. That goes for you too.
Hey, Zephyr. Why do you keep fighting?
What do you mean?
Until I met you and the Crimson Crows, all the Danans I ever knew just accepted their lot in life. Hell, even I was like that. But all of you in the Resistance are different. Even when you have no hope of winning.
Come on, that's an easy one. I just refuse to live life as a...
Better to die fighting for freedom than to live as...
Let me ask you a question, Alphen. What does it mean to you to not be a slave?
I guess it means living a life not being ruled by...
But what about the Danans who died standing up to the Renans? Would they be truly free if all they did was follow my orders and die without knowing what it was they were doing?
But that's...
Being a slave isn't just a position. It's a... Don't become my slave. Normally I don't pick on the weak.
Pick this! Searing flame! Reload!
No escape! Swallow blade! Rising water!
Guess we gotta roll. I'm sure I can put this to use.
What's that over there? Some kind of castle?
Yeah, one that belongs to a different lord than Balsef.
Right, that makes sense. You said there were 5 of them in all, right?
Right. We've still got a lot of work ahead of us.
Guess I misread the landing. Rinwell, right? It's nice to meet you. Does that little white animal follow you everywhere?
He's not a little white animal. His name's Hoodle, and he's a baby owl.
I'll take you all on! Take this!
Here I go!
Slack! Swallow blade! Try this!
See ya!
Inferno turret!
Don't go charging off like flyers! These are all you... Another notch in the old belt.
Keep them coming.
You like that taste of freedom, kid?
I think I could get used to it.
I won't forgive you!
Win!
I'm only getting started!
You're on!
I'm on it.
We did it!
These little
It's
ones
over.
are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
Swallow blade!
Pathetic.
No choice. It's over. No escape.
Burning!
Here I come.
See ya.
You're finished.
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
What's got you so worked up, Hoodle?
Is that?
Watch out! They know we're here!
Flying Zeugles, huh? This is going to get interesting.
They're nothing I haven't seen before.
Xion!
I'll shoot them down, you finish them off. Got it? Knock a flying enemy out of the sky, and it's as good as done.
Right. I'll see what I can do. What was it those Zeugles were attacking just now? Is that?
What?
It's nothing.
I only helped because it was convenient. We couldn't have moved forward without clearing out those Zeugles. I don't know what's got you ticked off at me this time, but I suggest you keep your hands away from me.
No one asked you to help.
Rinwell, she healed its wounds. She's not trying to hurt it.
How can you be so...
They look like they're talking to each other.
He's probably happy to see another owl. I don't think Hoodle's ever met one before. He might have been wondering if he was the only one. Oh. You just barely got to say hi.
At least we know it's out there. I'm sure we'll run into it again somewhere.
Yeah, I'm sure we will. Right, Hoodle?
Let me know if you're struggling. Want to take a break? Want to take a break? What are you staring for?
Do all Danon fighters look like you?
What, this getup? I pulled this number together from scrap and parts I salvaged throughout the years. Though now I'm feeling self-conscious, seeing how put together you seem to be.
Oh no, I was just curious. Did you fortify your right side more because that's your dominant side?
Partly. But mostly because my body's a little worse for wear after all these years fighting.
That makes sense.
So you take extra care to protect your dominant side with more armor. Smart.
Is fighting all you think about?
I'm always impressed how good of a shot you are, Shion.
What do you mean?
Just that all I'm good for is throwing myself at things with all my might. If I could...
It's not like I'm that good of a...
Is that why you're always aiming to exploit enemy?
I wouldn't say every shot is that deliberate. Also, if I see a jumping enemy without wings, in your case, I bet it's easier for you.
Definitely.
Exactly.
True. Although...
It's nothing. I swear you...
Yeah? But wasn't it you Renans who brought the Zeugles?
They're not just ordinary animals from Rena. Each of them... In fact, some Zeugles were...
What? You Renans couldn't stop at just the people of this planet? You had to screw with...
You can get angry all you want, but we have bigger fish to fry. So?
I will. It's in both of our own interests.
So...
Why would I...
No, it's just...
As a slave, I'd say it has its advantages and disadvantages.
Oh?
On the upside, when Renan soldiers push me around, I hardly flinch. The downside's that I get injured without even noticing. Which means I could be knocking on death's door and not even realize it.
Really?
Sure. I may be numb to pain, but it doesn't make me immortal or anything. Still, I wouldn't have noticed any of this if someone hadn't pointed it out to me. If not for my fellow slaves, I'd be long dead, lying in a ditch somewhere.
How come you don't have a scar on your hand?
A scar? What do you mean?
The crimson... But your hand doesn't show any signs of ever having a core like theirs. Why not?
I don't know. I don't remember anything about myself from before Doc found me.
Seriously? You have that mask,
I'm not lying if that's what you think, but I don't.
Still.
Are you saying you've told us everything about yourself?
Zephyr.
It's bad manners to pry when you've got plenty to hide yourself.
You're not gonna ask me about my past, too?
Only when I think... If you remember...
Right.
Stay where you are, dissidents.
Just look at all these soldiers. How badly did they want to destroy this hideout?
Apprehend the traitor! Slaughter the rest! Look out! Sion! Sion!
impossible.
The Master Core. He was embedded within her all along. No matter. Kill her if you have to. Just retrieve the core. Attack!
Grenar!
Zephyr! She's here!
Hell?
Well, off we go.
I'm surprised there are owls here, too.
Yeah, there are more of them around than I thought.
I take it we're heading through here, then?
Everything all right, Zephyr?
Yeah, it's nothing.
What is that? A ring?
It was my wife's.
Your wife? You never mentioned anything about being married.
That's surprising?
You said was. So then, is she gone? Was it the Renans?
No, she was sick. I couldn't get her the medicine she needed, and then she was gone. I'd always wanted to show her the world as it could be.
I'm sorry.
Don't be. There are plenty of people out there more deserving of your sympathy than me.
But...
Let's go. Normally I don't pick on the weak. You're mine! Swallow blade! Try this! See ya! Infernal torrent! Talon door! Stay away from it! Severing wind! Rising wyvern!
Searing flame!
Damn it!
What's wrong?
Nothing! Focus on the fight!
It's over! Here I come! It's over!
Don't go charging off like
Rising
that!
wyvern!
Take this! Let me know if you're struggling. I'll take you all on! You're mine! I'll run you through!
This one's mine!
Here I come! Take aim and blast
Do
out of the
it!
sky!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
See you continue on in that vein.
Yes?
Something you wanted to say?
Never imagined there were Zeugles out there that could pretend to be statues.
That's because Zeugles don't come from nature. It's freezing in here. And after how hot it was outside, too.
It must be the cold air sweeping in from Cyslodia. It's the polar opposite of Calaglia, so I'd get used to it if I were you.
Is the little guy okay?
Oh, don't worry about Hootle. He's from Cyslodia. Probably just nerves is all. He's not really used to being around other people this much.
Rinwell, how about filling them in on what to expect from Cyslodia?
Oh, yeah. Let's see. Well, for starters, nobody trusts nobody.
Come again?
Just like I said, you never know when snake eyes are watching you.
That's what they call their lord's henchmen, apparently.
Their official title is the Bureau of Civil Observation. They've got cronies undercover everywhere, observing us at all times.
So? Renan surveillance was an everyday part of life in Calaglia.
Difference is, in Cislodia, it's not just Renans. They've got Danans spying on each other, too. Or in other words, there's the Snake Eyes themselves, plus all their small-time informants. All it takes is someone squealing on you, and it's straight to labor camp. No questions asked, no goodbyes. Of course, informers are rewarded handsomely for their deceit. Everyone's always got one eye open, waiting for the moment to inform on someone before being tattled on first.
Hence the not trusting one another, huh? In that case, what do you think they'll make of us?
Hard to say. Although, not being from Cislodia will probably help, honestly.
More trustful of outsiders than even your own people. Why go along with it, though? Why doesn't anyone take a stand?
Not everyone is strong enough to stand, Alphen. That's why the world needs people like us.
Don't get careless!
You're mine!
Don't tell me!
Here I come! You're on! This one's all mine! Infernal Fury! This one's gonna be tough! Twirl Blade! Swing! Take this!
Daring Flame! Reload!
You're mine!
I'm out of
Rising
ammo!
Wyvern!
Welcome, sweet.
No escape!
Do
You're
it!
on! Pathetic!
Don't get careless!
You're mine!
Don't tell me!
Take this!
I feel kind of funny.
Yeah, you're looking funny too.
Right. I should probably do something about that.
Try this! Infernal Fury! Still!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! I still got a ways to go.
Phew, what a rush. Did you just hear me?
Yes, I need you, remember?
Right.
Where are you going?
Try this! Infernal Torrent! You're finished! I'm on it!
Do it!
Talon Sword! I'll run you through! You're finished! See ya! Here I come!
By the power of water!
I'm on it! Slash! Slice!
I can feel my precision improving.
Normally I don't pick on the weak.
It's on! I'll run you through! Swallow Blade! Try this! Infernal Torrent! Burn in hell! Touch!
Your wings won't save you from me!
It's over! I'll run you through!
Do it!
Got fired!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Everything's coming up, Zephyr.
This one's tough! Strike! Slice!
Just survive it! Just stay calm! See ya! Talon Sword!
I'm out of arrows!
Swallow Blade!
I'm all stuffed up!
Mirage!
How's this? You
Talon Sword! Stardust!
If
Right
you
on
decide
it.
it's mine!
Slice!
Here's a
Talon
healing
Sword!
art! First aid!
How's this?
Rising Wyvern!
Take
Talon Sword!
This is it! One
Cannon!
this week!
Mirage! Infernal Torrent! Slice!
Do
Try
it!
this! Infernal Torrent!
Another notch in the old belt.
Keep 'em coming.
You like that taste of freedom, kid?
I think I could get you. This one's tough, but we have no choice.
Let me know if you need healing.
I'm on it.
Mirage! Try this!
Don't go charging off like that.
Where are you going?
You're mine! Slash! Rising Wyvern!
Do it!
Mirage! Chill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
That's some power you wield.
You're the one who did the heavy lifting.
I need something to eat. Ah, guess I misread the landing. That is one enormous stray. This one's tough, but we have no choice.
Let me know if you need healing.
I'll take you all off! Here I come! It's over!
I'll run you through.
Mirage!
See ya. Talon Sword.
Burn! You're mine!
Here, let me
It's
help.
over!
I'll run you through. Slice.
Infernal
Talon
Torrent!
Sword.
Rising Wyvern!
Cannon.
Rising Phoenix!
This is it. Dig deep.
Easier said than done.
No excuses.
Here I
This
go.
is up to us.
Strike!
Cannon.
Here I come!
That is coming. Talon Sword.
You're mine! Slash! Infernal turret!
I'm only getting searing flame! Reload!
I'm on it! It's over! Cleave right through him!
You can leave that to me.
Not so fast! I'm not over the hill just yet! Here I come! Swallow blade!
Searing flame!
Infernal turret!
I'm out! I'm all wrapped up! Gemini
When
Alpha!
you strike! Had it coming! Rising Phoenix! Rising Wyvern! Rising Phoenix!
Here,
I'll run you through! Here I come! Try this! Infernal turret! Chill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
There! And again!
Here I come! Slash! I'll run you through! See ya! Try this! Infernal turret! You picked the wrong fight! Here I come!
Gemini Alpha!
Strike! Mirage! Here I come!
Searing
Try
flame!
harder! Not a chance!
Reload!
Talon!
Here's a healing heart!
Cannon!
First
I
aid!
owe you one!
I'll fix you
Swallow
up!
blade! Run you through! I owe you one! Talon sword! Cannon! Here I come!
Power of water! Gemini Alpha!
Head coming! Talon sword! Severing wing! Rising Wyvern!
I'm
Run you through! Phoenix! Swallow blade! Coming! Talon sword! It's not going to
This
plan!
one's mine!
Cannon!
Here, let me help!
I'm on!
First
I
aid!
owe you one! Head is coming!
Mega
Talon
ray!
sword! Here I come! Strike! Oh, just pipe down! I'm on
I can feel the medicine
See
working!
ya!
Searing flame! Reload! Right, watch out! Here, let me help! First aid!
Take this! Slash!
Searing flame! Reload! I'm out of ammo!
Have you right up! Rising Phoenix!
Back into the fray! Power of water!
This one's all mine! Bloody cannon! Here I come!
Searing flame!
Stun him!
Here,
Rising
flame of
Phoenix!
fury!
Here I come! Strike!
Do it! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
A hard-won victory.
And what have we got here?
Oh, I saw that in a book once. Those things are worth a lot.
You're a little bookworm, aren't you?
Brace yourselves! This one's tough! No
If
escape!
it's in the sky, it's mine.
See ya!
I never miss.
You're mine! How about this? Cannon! Rising
Here's a healing
Phoenix!
heart.
Try this!
I'll run you through!
Infernal turret!
Mega ray.
It's over!
Searing flame. Reload.
You're mine!
I'm out.
How's this?
You're mine!
Incoming!
You're on!
Talon sword!
Take this!
Lunar blast.
Flash! Infernal turret!
How's this?
Take this!
Incoming!
Rising Phoenix!
First aid.
That was almost... too easy.
Brace yourselves! This one's tough! Strike!
Cannon coming! Talon storm!
You're mine!
Cannon!
Swallow blade! Infernal torrent! Lightning thrust!
One more!
Rising phoenix! I'm not done!
Do it!
Chill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
See you continue on in that vein.
Yes, my lady?
Something you wanted to say?
Swallow blade!
Run you through!
Take this!
Cannon coming!
It's over!
Talon storm!
Whoa, take a look at that.
There.
Bad feeling about this.
You picked the wrong fight! Swallow blade! Lightning thrust! Rising phoenix! No escape!
Fall back!
I never miss!
Talon storm! Touch cannon!
I'll bring you back from Death's Abyss! I can't heal you forever!
This! They're targeting Sion!
I hope this medicine
You're
is
mine!
honest.
Lightning thrust!
Here I go!
Hurrah!
Fighting in this state isn't advisable.
Is the blazing sword okay?
A little water's not going to hurt it.
Brace yourselves! This one's tough! I'm not done!
I'll run you through!
Rising phoenix!
Talon storm! I'm on it! Talon
Here I come!
Can't be happening!
Sion!
Dazzle! Mirage! Infernal torrent!
Dragon shot!
Take this! You're finished! Rising phoenix! Swallow
Run you
blade!
through!
Try this! Infernal torrent!
One final push!
Right!
Give them all we got! I'll run you
I'm
through!
not done! Sion, you okay?
It's nothing. Don't be so dramatic.
What is this place anyway? What's with these columns and steps?
No idea. I've never been here before either. Rena's convoy squads probably used it in the past.
I guess. It's definitely seen better days. You wouldn't know anything, would you, Xion?
Nope. And I'm not interested in learning either.
Actually, these are Danon ruins. See? You can tell by the way the columns are decorated and stuff. They're all old Danon designs.
Are you saying these things were built more than 300 years ago, then?
Yeah. I have no idea what they were used for, though.
It's amazing to think our ancestors were capable of making such structures. Hopefully there'll come a time when us Danons will be able to walk through here freely again.
That's exactly what you're fighting for, isn't it? Let's keep moving.
Yeah.
Not much further now.
You're brooding again.
We defeated Balsif and liberated Calaglia from the Renans. Now, we're on our way to rescue our fellow Danons in Sislo. I'm committed to helping our people. You know that.
Good question. The Danons vastly outnumber the Renans. Yet we rarely take up arms, because we know that when it comes to fire, even if you succeeded in overthrowing the Lords and freeing Dana, then what? Lenegis would still hover over us, the Renan motherland. If they so desired, the Renans could potentially use their might to wipe us off the planet in a second, no matter how powerful that blazing sword of yours is.
So what you're saying is we don't stand a chance. So what the heck are we even doing?
There's no sense in discarding today's victory for tomorrow's loss. If fighting yields even a single day of freedom, it will all have been worth it in the end. Who knows? Maybe that's the day we make preparations for the battle that will free us for good. Speaking pragmatically, the fact the Renans don't exterminate us all in spite of their technical advantage has to mean one thing. They need us. It's up to us to put a dent in their armor before they cotton on to our plan. That way, we force them to the negotiating table.
You want to negotiate with the Renans?
It's galling, I know, but it's the only way to survive while securing our freedom at the same time.
That's... But even so, we can't just...
If you lot are done talking, there's a lord we came to overthrow.
What about you, Xion? What do you plan on doing after we've given the Lords the boot?
All I know is, my reasons for fighting aren't the same as yours. I'm through answering these pointless questions.
So this is Cislodia.
How far is it to the capital?
We've still got a ways to go. Also, the Zeugles here are different than those in Calaglia, so be careful.
Got it. Sounds like we should make sure we stick close together as we keep moving.
Agreed. Hey, Xion!
It'll be hard for me to use my rifle in a pinch if we're all bunched together. I'll follow behind the rest of you.
Right. Makes sense.
What's up with her? She seems even more upfront than back in Calaglia.
In case you forgot, we're in enemy territory now. If you don't get serious and focus on the task at hand, you'll be inviting trouble.
Don't take it personally. I think that's just the way she is. Plus, you have to remember, with those thorns of hers, she's probably not used to anybody being all that friendly to her. The fact that you can't feel pain means you probably end up getting closer to her than she's used to.
You really think so?
We're talking about someone who came down to Dana all by herself. But you don't see her homesick for Lenegis at all, do you?
No.
That alone speaks volumes about how difficult her whole situation must be.
Yeah.
It's your job as her partner to understand that, and give her the support she needs. You two are going to be stuck together for a while, so the sooner you make nice, the better.
Make nice?
Yep. Now come on.
I get that they're not exactly on the best of terms, but... is everything going to be okay with these people?